Hello everybody and good morning again. We are here on Thursday for P Challenge, and today we are going to be doing a superhero power pose. Hopefully it's going to make us feel really strong and good. So who do we have today? Let's have a look. Hello James, and we've got Harley. Hello Harley. Yeah, you got the monkey again. Is that Matty? That must be Matty as well. Hello, Matty. So, like I said, today is mindfulness. On a Thursday, we normally do some mindfulness. We've done yoga in the past. We've done some breathing. And today we are going to do a superhero pose. This, if we do zones of regulation, if we start to feel a bit yellow zone or towards red zone, this will get us back into the green zone, or sometimes if we're feeling sad, then this will get us into the green zone as well. We're going to use our body to help our mind feel really, really good. So what we're going to do is we are going to follow 6 different steps to make us into a power pose and to be a superhero pose. So you are going to have to follow me on what I do, and then hopefully our mind is going to feel good and we're going to feel strong and powerful. Hello Mrs. M, you made it wonderful. So you are going to follow what I do, and we're going to do this twice. First time we're going to go nice and slowly, and you're going to follow what I do. So first thing, we're going to look at our feet. We are going to imagine our feet have plugs on them. So our feet have a plug on them. And we're going to imagine that we are going to plug our feet into the floor. I'm just going to move the camera down a little bit so you can see where my feet go. So we don't want them too close because it's a little bit wobbly and it's not a very strong pose. We don't want them too wide. We want them about shoulder width apart, so just a little bit, and we're going to stamp one foot down and plug that one in, and stamp the other one down and plug that one in as well. 1, 2. We're imagining it's a plug. Plugs, electricity runs through these and gives us power and energy. So now they're plugged in, we are going to have a lot of energy flowing through our body, from our toes all the way into the whole of our body. So we're going to feel nice and strong. So we've plugged our feet in. Next, plug my foot back in. Next, we are going to imagine our head has a piece of string onto it, and we are going to imagine it's going to pull us nice and tall. So we're not going to be all slouched. Imagine a piece of string is behind our head, pulling us nice and tall. So we're going to stand up nice and straight, nice and strong. We're now going to move our shoulders back and our chest out, so we can have some nice deep breaths now. So we're as tall as we can. We're stretching our body up. We're feeling strong. We're feeling powerful. We've got electricity running through our body. And as a superhero pose, shoulders back, we're going to put our hands on our hips. We can imagine our cape flowing behind us. So we're going to stand in our power pose. And from here, we're going to take some deep breaths. We're going to breathe in, making sure the shoulders are back, chest is out, and breathe out nice and slowly. And we'll go again. And out. We're going to try to breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth. I want you to think which is your favourite superhero, and you can try to be a little bit like them. And the last thing is smile, because if you smile, it's going to make your mind feel really good. So big smile. There we go. Wonderful. So that is our superhero pose. This is going to help us whenever we're feeling a little bit sad, a little bit anxious or worried. It might be that some of you might be returning to school and a bit worried about that. It might be that you get up in the mornings a bit worried, or you get anxious about coronavirus, about doing schoolwork. Whatever it is, take some time to do this pose to suddenly make yourself feel powerful like a superhero. So I'm just going to see on the chat if people have been saying anything. Let's have a little look. Iron Man. Ah, yes, you would be Iron Man, wouldn't you? Yeah, Captain Marvel. I thought Matty would be Captain Marvel. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this again, but we're going to do it quicker. And I want you to see if you can remember all the different steps. So I'll say step one and see if you can get it before me. Ready? So step one, the first thing we do, I'll give you a moment. It is plug our feet in. So we're going to plug our feet in. 1, 2, shoulder width apart. Next one, number 2. What is it? You're going to do it before me. Good. Imagine there's a piece of string. Pull us upright. So we're nice and tall, nice and straight. Number 3. What is the number 3? We have to see if you've done it already. Shoulders back, chest out, like a superhero. Number 4, where do we put the hands? On the hips. Good. And then we are going to do some deep breaths. And again. And the last thing to make us feel good, smile. Hopefully you're smiling at me in the camera. Can I see James smiling? Harley? Matty? Mrs. M, you smiling? And take some deep breaths. And remember, we've got all that electricity, all that energy flowing through our body. And we're feeling good. So, what you can do this in front of a mirror as well. And then you can see yourself. Instead of being all sad or anxious or huddled up, you're suddenly big superhero and you're feeling really, really good about yourself. Oh, I like the okay. It's feeling good. Captain Marvel. See, I thought you'd like Captain Marvel. So, tomorrow we are going to do, on Friday, something called battleships. So, you can do this on your own, or you could play against somebody in your house. You are going to need some tins, for example, something like this, or water bottles, or targets you can throw and hit, and sometimes you can knock them over or just hit them. You're going to need between maybe 3 and 6. And also you're going to need some socks rolled up into balls, because we're going to throw these at the different targets. And we're going to play a game. You can also play this on your own, and we're going to use right and left hand against each other. So, bye for now. I will see you tomorrow at 9:30 for sensory circuits and 11:45 for the PE challenge, which will be battleships. Bye, everyone.